Hi guys, welcome to HR Fundas and I am Disha. In today's video we are going to discuss about Ganpati festival celebration. I had made a video on this last year and there are some ideas that you can use for your employees who are coming to office as well as for your virtual teams. I will put the link in the description box below and you can watch it there. In today's video I have some more ideas to share with you. So let's begin. Now the first one is interesting Modak recipe. So we all know that Lord Ganesha's favorite sweet is Modak, and there are so many ways in which Modaks are made. Now to make it healthier, we can have a lot of variants in this, or maybe if you want to give it to your children or you just want to enjoy something different, you can organize a workshop for your employees. This can be done in office or virtually, wherein you can call an expert who can make modaks with different materials. You can give them a hands-on experience of making them, or you can do a virtual class. Now to make a modak, this is the kind of stand that you get that is easily available across. You can just if you're making a modak with a filling, you can just put the filling inside, let it set, and then you can open it and your modak is ready. So this is the way that you can make it. If you are planning to make with chocolate, then there are chocolate modak molds available. You can get that and you can let your employees make and enjoy chocolate modak. So there are so many different ways in which they can be made. Whichever is it that you like or your employees like, you can do a workshop for that one. Now the second one is artistic Ganesha. So across the world you will see a lot. I think Ganesha is the only god wherein we see a lot of creativity and a lot of different ways in which Ganesha is expressed with a lot of different things, different forms. So you can ask your employees to make an artistic Ganesha. They can use their own imagination or they can get a lot of ideas from social media or online. They can use whatever material, maybe they want to make with cloth or bottles, or maybe they just want to draw a sketch or do a painting. So whichever way they want to express, they can do it. You can have a competition and you can reward the best one. Do ask them to send you the pictures of work in progress so you know that they have made this and not just bought it from somewhere. Now, the third one is yoga or meditation sessions. So nowadays life is very stressful. It has been stressful always, but now because we are at home and everybody is at home, especially people who are married and have children, they have to manage their studies and online classes and the maids are not there. So there's a lot of stress which is adding up to people because they have been staying at home and they do not have any house help or anybody to look up to. So in this case, it's very important that their mental health is also taken care of. We all know that yoga and meditation is necessary, but we're not able to give out time or spare time for that. So it will be a good idea if you can do it in the office. If people are coming to office, you can arrange it in the office uh, before or after office hours, or you can do it virtually where people can log in maybe 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock from their home, and you can do a virtual yoga session or a meditation session as well. There are so many things that can be cured just by doing yoga and being regularly practicing yoga. So this is something that we should really develop, and we should enlighten our employees how they can take care of their health while they still can. We see a lot of deaths among the people under the age of 40, which is very scary and surprising and very sad. So let's uh, do whatever possible to make our lives healthier. Now, the fourth one is a spiritual session with an expert. So our Indian culture is very diverse and it is very rich. So there are a lot of things that we don't know because it has not been passed on from generations. The knowledge has been has missed out, from one generation to another. But there are so many, it's very deep rooted and there are so many things which have originated from India. So I think all of us should be enlightened about what our culture is and what does India stand for, where have we come from. So maybe an expert will be able to give you some enlightenment and then you can go and do your own research. There are so many facts that you will know about our country, our religion, our history. So these are things that we should definitely know. And once we know, then probably we will be able to pass it on to our next generations. So even if, because this is Ganesha, so maybe, you can keep it around Ganesha. So there are so many things that people might know or might not know about Ganesha. So for example, how many names does Ganesha have? He's got 108 names. Or how did he get the name Vinayak? Why does he have the head of an elephant? Of course, all of us know this. Do you know that each and every body part of Ganesha symbolizes something? So these are some sort of things that we should know. And there are questions like, why is he called Ek Danta? So we all know that he has one tooth, but what happened to the other one we don't really know. Or some of us might know, some of us might not know. How was he born? So there are so many stories how he was born. And then when we worship Ganesha, then Tulsi plant is not involved. So what is the reason behind this? So there's so many things, interesting things, concepts that we will get to know when maybe you can do a session with an expert, or if there's somebody within the organization who has a lot of knowledge, then probably you can do that. One more way of doing it is that you can ask all your team members to get at least 2 facts about Lord Ganesha, 2 or 3 facts that they can come up with, and then you can hold a virtual session, and all of you can, pour in your research, and at the end of the session, all of you would know much more than what you already knew. So that will be a good way of connecting the team as well as celebrating the festival. Now the last one is eco-friendly Ganesha. So we all know that Ganesha, the immersion happens on every alternate day. So there's a immersion on third day, fifth day. So likewise, so end of the festival, there is a lot of impurity and a lot of garbage that comes onto the beaches or on all the water bodies wherever the immersion happens. So to avoid that, we should educate our employees or our neighbors to go in for eco-friendly Ganeshas that does not harm our environment. So because it is going to be very small, because you're going to hand make it, so maybe you can use paper, you can use clay, you can just use Play-Doh, which the children use, so that it can be used later on, so you don't really have to go and destroy it. So these are some of the ways in which you can make eco-friendly Ganesha, and it will be good for our environment as well. You can again get somebody from outside, or you can yourself look at something which is doable and for which the people will be able to get all the material, or you can send it across to them. So these were some of the ideas that I wanted to share with you. Hope you will like it. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.